Hey guys, welcome back. We are making one of my very favorite dishes that I usually order in restaurants. I make this sometimes. I usually make it with salmon though, but today I actually have shrimp left from the other day, if you don't remember. The actual shrimp that we made was gone, but I had some left that I had thawed, so we are going to use it in our shrimp fried rice. So easy, so delicious, and it's actually better to make it at home than it is at restaurants. The thing about fried rice is that we have to use old rice. We have to use rice that is definitely more than like, it's not new. You didn't just make it. You don't make new rice to make fried rice. So I didn't know this when I was young, but at some point as I get older, I learned that that's how restaurants use up their old rice in fried rice, in rice congis, rice soups, rice cakes, anything like that. That's just another way of using up old rice. Still good though, right? So if you really like newly made rice, do not use it as fried rice. That is the end of fried rice because we want the rice to be on the dry side so that when we cook it, we revive it into something else. Okay, so rice is definitely gonna go in the fried rice. Shrimp, I'm gonna put that aside for a second. We will use a couple of eggs, and I just poured some frozen peas into this cup. You can just use it as frozen, doesn't have to thaw, or if you can also use edamame, like the frozen already shelled edamame. Really nice too. You can kind of put anything into fried rice that you like. Also a really good way of cleaning up your fridge. I just picked some basil from the garden. That's really nice as well. You can also put cilantro, or you actually don't have to put anything in. I have half a zucchini left, so I will be putting a little bit of this in there, maybe just a quarter of that for now, and see where we go. And then some sesame oil and soy sauce and this Thai sweet chili sauce that I put in a lot of things. It's got that umami thing going on. And instead of making a separate sauce for this kind of thing, which you can do, a lot of times you have to put in vinegar and sugar and chili and garlic. So I think that this sweet chili sauce just has all of that already in it. So it's a little bit of a cheating situation, but I don't care. I don't mind. So we have some chopped up zucchini. I think a quarter is just enough. And I will be chopping the shrimp into smaller pieces as well because the shrimp is pretty big. So I'm just gonna give it like, I don't know, just a rough chop. So about the same size as the zucchini. I did save the shells of the shrimp. I'll show you, I make that into a little broth that we can use anytime, or we can actually use in this fried rice. So we got rice, shrimp, eggs, zucchini, sesame oil, soy sauce, the chili sauce, and oh, here's the shrimp shell. I just put some water in there and we'll heat it up. So we have like a little broth that we can use for the fried rice. And of course, there's the rice, and we'll move over to the stovetop so we can make the fried rice. So we'll heat up some sesame oil. It's a couple of tablespoons of that. And then the first thing I'm actually going to put in there is peas and zucchini. Do a little pepper. And there's the shrimp broth just heating up. This is when I put in the eggs. I just crack them into there, just like that. And then we'll swirl it around. Let's follow that up with the shrimp. The soy sauce. The sweet chili sauce. Like a center area for the rice to go in. And this is where the mesher comes in handy. Just make sure that the rice is all nice and spread out before we combine everybody. So if it looks dry, and this looks just a little bit on the dry side, not super dry, dry enough, this is when we can use that broth that is bubbling. Look at that. Okay, so we'll just put a little bit of that. Make room for it.